What's good, fam? Welcome to Relationship Wise. We're your host, Terrell,
And I'm Tasia.
right? Do me a favor, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube and leave a 5-star review on all audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. Low-key Apple Music or Apple Podcast been tripping on me, but we're gonna get it together. So Apple Podcast, Amazon, etc. Um, so this week
And
we're going
hit the
to
notification bell on
yes, and
YouTube
hit the notification bell and
so you know
subscribe.
every time we post.
Exactly. Cause listen, we we definitely need the subscribers to jump up. Funny enough, my mom literally just called me. But yeah, so let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about our eating journey, babe. Let's tell them a little bit about what we've been doing this week when it comes to our clean eating habits and the stuff that we made. Like, why did we want to go vegan or try to go vegan this week? What was the aim?
To get rid of dairy, honestly, because dairy
Mm.
been kicking me.
Dairy only, like no chicken, no. You didn't really care about like not wanting to eat meat or fish or whatever.
Um, I low key stopped eating chicken. Well, not stop eating chicken, but I haven't had a taste for it.
Yeah,
Every time I eat like the chicken thighs or the drumsticks or whatever,
yeah.
the texture of it be throwing me. So that's why I mainly be cooking like chicken breast. And
Mm,
sometimes even that I can't do it. So it's
mm,
been like fish,
yeah,
shrimp, and then beef, but we don't do beef that often.
yeah. I mean, here and there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like it so far. I mean, it's definitely an adjustment. I feel like I'm a lot more hungry at first, but at the same time, I feel a lot more cleansed. Like, I feel my stomach like rumbling, but it's also like I know my food doesn't have to process so much
Yeah, I
bullshit. You
notice
feel
how
me?
I have to eat more,
Yeah, that too.
like have snacks and stuff. I'm the type of person I only eat like 2 meals a day
Yeah, same.
and be okay.
Yeah, we not breakfast people at all. I don't know why,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not a breakfast person.
hmm But I think it's definitely I feel like a good fit and it's a good start for now because I feel like it's gonna help clear us out. And I mean, low key, I done
I
lost
mean,
like 3-4 pounds. Like we got to keep this up.
for more
Shit.
details, we've been like, I don't want to say vegan because what was it vegan?
What you mean? Like this week?
Yeah, not this week, but last week.
What did we eat last week?
Yeah, I think it might have been just straight vegan meals.
Yeah. I mean, we had a couple slip ups, no
Oh
lie.
yeah,
We did
but
have Chipotle. I had chicken, and you had a
I had beef.
beef. Okay, and then yesterday we had a little taco. So we ain't been perfect vegans for a week or whatever, but we definitely did our thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I feel like it's definitely gonna do what it needs to do. You feel me? So
Yeah, and next week same thing.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, and what we got planned for this week? What's our meals looking like, babe?
Sautéed kale
Mm-hmm.
with air fried oyster mushrooms.
Yeah.
A vegan pesto pasta
Mm-hmm.
dish with like plant based chicken.
Right.
And a Mediterranean like salad bowl thing with like hummus
Mm-hmm.
and like a whole bunch of other veggies.
Okay. Okay. And I know funny enough, when we was at the grocery store yesterday, I know you had forgot your list, and I was like, damn, they pulling on me. Like I'm always forgetful. So when I saw that, I was like, nah. I hope we remember every meal we need to have. Cause listen, going vegan and trying new shit and then not knowing the recipe going to throw us off. But it was a vibe. It was a vibe.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I'm listen, but you know my memory. And I was like, since I'm always off, they don't need to be off. But
Yeah, we'll be all right.
you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Um, so next up on the menu, let's talk a little bit about the toxic thread that
Not
we
the
had
menu.
on the menu. Shoot. Yes, on the menu, babe. All right. So the question is, what's a toxic trait that you have? All right. You want to start it off, baby, or you want me to go?
You start because I don't know. Well, like you want me to name my toxic trait, or like we naming each other toxic trait?
let's name each other's toxic trait first, and then we'll go into the thread.
You start first.
why I gotta start first?
Only because I'm like,
Okay, I got you. Okay.
I don't know. Like, I know what toxic mean, but like, if what I'm thinking is that really like a toxic trait. So I'm gonna go based off what you say.
Okay. I would say the toxic trait that you have is I hate to say being cold-hearted because that's too general. But like when you don't give a fuck,
I don't give a
you
fuck.
don't give not a fuck. Like a person could be dying to you, like, well, your stupid ass shouldn't have stepped out into the street. Like, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? Like, it's just like you get real cold for nothing. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? like when you feel like something is dumb and somebody did something to themselves or they put themselves in a crazy position, it's like, well, it's up for you.
What you thought was gonna happen?
Like, ain't no remorse, ain't no sympathy. It's like, fuck that. Like,
it may be a little bit remorse, but I ain't gonna show it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know you was stupid.
Yeah. And just in general, I don't know, I'd be feeling like you don't be caring about, I mean, you don't necessarily have to care about everything and whatever, but you just don't you don't care about nothing. You don't be like bothered with shit. Shit don't be like, you are an empath, yes, but when something that I guess the average person would be concerned about, you don't concern yourself with it at all. And you'd be like, I don't really care. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'd be like,
give me an example, because I don't think that way.
I mean, I'm trying. It's hard for me to think of an example with you right off the top because I'm like it could. Let's see. Let me actually think of one.
Because I feel like I care, but it's just that I just don't show it. Okay,
yeah, that could be it too. I mean, not to go too deep, but what you think about what's going on in Palestine? Like the genocides, how Hamas attacked these people and all that. Like, yeah, like.
I'm only laughing because, like you said, I ain't care to know nothing, like, to research about it. Mm-hmm. I see it on social media. Yeah. And then I scroll right past it and like, I mean, that's fucked up, but I don't know nothing about it. You can ask me, oh, what happened? What's been going on? Yeah. I don't know. Right. You asked the wrong person. I just saw it on social media and kept on scrolling. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I know you care about human life in general, but like, it's like you said, you just kept scrolling and it was like, yeah, you feel me? Like it's not going to like have you sit there and get super invested.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at it and be like, yeah, that's crazy.
So, hold up, but what's my toxic trait though?
I don't know.
Come on now, Ben. I feel like we all got one. I mean, let me start with a thread so we can give you some ideas, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So the first one says, I don't open up unless asked direct questions. And then I wonder why no one seems interested in my life. And I'm like, I saw this, I was like, this is low key me. Like, until you ask a direct question, I don't be opening up about a damn thing. Like, what?
I feel like I don't know what your toxic trait is, because like you said, I don't be caring. Because I'm like, I don't know. You don't even. Right. It don't faze me enough to.
Maybe. All right. So yeah, the question is, what toxic trait do you have? Right. It says, in an argument or any kind of confrontation, I have to be the victim. I'm getting pretty good at identifying it quickly and owning up to it, but it's my go-to reaction.
That just gave me an idea of your toxic trait. Okay. Whenever we get in not a little disagreement or whatever. Yeah. Let's say if I come to you about something that you may have done.
Yeah. Okay,
you love to bring up something I did way back when because you feel like this your opportunity to shine and come back and say something that you felt like you should have addressed back then. No, we're not talking about that right now. What we're talking about is what I just said that just happened that you did. Yeah. That's your toxic trait.
That is, that's fair.
That eats me up every time.
That's fair. I mean, I understand the perspective you got without question. I think for me, one of the things is, because you're right, I do that, and I do gotta own it. Ain't no argument about that. I think the reason that is because when me and my dad, when he used to tell me how to communicate, he would always say, okay, listen, Terrell, you talking, I'm gonna listen. And then I'm gonna talk and you gonna listen, right? And I feel like whenever I try to bring stuff up to you, you don't be in the headspace in the time that I'm ready to talk. So now it's like, all right, cool. A couple weeks then passed or whatever, however long has passed. And I'm like, all right, now Tasia wants to bring something up to me. And I'm like, bruh, okay, cool. Now is the space and time to talk. I know it's wrong. I know it ain't always the preferred method. It's not the right method, none of that. And I need to tighten up. Yes, all fair. However, I think because I was taught that, my mind is kind of conditioned and trained to see it that way. It's not good, and I do need to be better at it. But I gotta unlearn that approach to it. You feel me? So yeah. So yeah. But that is my toxic trait. Yeah. I can see that. So the next one says, when I lash out, it's bad. I say vile, unforgivable things. I need to change that. Why you over there smiling, baby? Go ahead.
Because I feel like I can get that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
I don't think I've ever done it. Like said some vile stuff. But I know the mouth that I have, and I could become a very slick.
Yes.
And don't give a fuck type person. Like whatever you get is what you get.
Yeah.
And I have no remorse. You ever seen like on a TV show and they be like, I'm sorry for how it came off, but I meant what I said.
Yeah, that's how you feel?
That's how I'm feeling.
Okay.
But I don't never let myself get to that point.
Interesting. You know what toxic trait I have that I'm thinking about right now? And I think I need to go back to therapy on this. Is that I'm a very unforgiving person. Like I feel like when I feel like you crossed me, or I feel like you did me green, did me dirty in any kind of way, I'll be like, nah, bro, I can't never slide. Like it can't ever slide. I can't like, and it's weird because I think it's weird because,
Like that's reps for that relationship.
Yeah, okay. and I think sometimes within our relationship, I'll be like, I try my best to not let it go that far because I know how hard it is for me to forgive. And I'd be like, please, Terrell, just chill. Don't bother this girl. But it's weird because a part of me wants to grow past that. Like I want to be like, you know what? Let me curse you out crazily a couple times because she need to vent and get that shit out. Like it's like sometimes it's just cathartic to just say what the fuck is on your mind. Like you just need it. You know what I'm saying? So like I do want to help and I do want to create that space in our relationship where I'm like, you know what? I deserve a curse out. Let me shut the fuck up and just take my L right now and be like, I'm a bitch made boy right now. Fuck. Whatever. And that shit crazy. But that's how I be feeling. Like I be like, yo, I feel bitch made, but at the same time, it's part of a relationship where it's necessary to just, for everybody, all parties to speak their piece. So yeah, I just got to get better at it. So
I don't think I get to that point.
You don't think so?
Maybe I need to get better at speaking my mind then.
I mean, I think, I think about you, your communication skills is so cut and dry, which hilariously enough makes for good like clips on like the podcast, right?
Yeah.
But like when it comes to actually communicating with people, it seems like you just jabbing at them. And it's like, and for me, it's like, I love you. I know you don't mean to hurt my feelings, but I'm like, because you want to know, you are the most important relationship I have in my life. I can't help but hurt. You feel me? So that's where it's like, dog, like it's hard to have that sense of forgiveness, but at the same time, she holds the most like gravity in my life. Like you number one outside of God, like you feel me? So it's like it's one of them catch-22 type things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see what the next one says. All right. So the next one says their toxic trait is, I'm extremely bad at expressing my feelings, which often leads people to think I'm not interested. I've hurt a few people, but being downright stupid and a coward. I mean, they sound like they conflict avoidant. They just sound like...
She said, what? She said she feel downright stupid?
Yeah, I've heard a few people about being downright stupid and a coward, is what she said.
She's hurt someone by being a coward.
Yeah.
So by not speaking her.
Yeah, not speaking her truth. I mean, and I think sometimes for a lot of people, like, they ain't had no safe space growing up where when they was talking to a parent or whatever, that it was not a time where they actually felt like when they wanted to say something, they could say it freely. Like, exactly. You feel me? And I feel like, I think we kind of can relate to that growing up. I think that's why, like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm somewhat conflict avoidant because of that. Because it's like every time I actually tried to say something, it was met with like, why are you talking back? And it's like, bro, like, I'm not talking back. Like, I'm actually just expressing myself.
Exactly.
You feel me? And it seems like whenever I try to confront things, it's seen as a problem as opposed to me trying to address it and explain myself.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. It is like, I'm just trying to voice my opinion. I got one. I'm allowed to say stuff.
That's why I am the way I am. Just putting out there.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like because of childhood, we're conditioned. We got these traumas and perspectives about communication and talking and being our authentic self. You feel me? So yeah, it's just something to, you know?
Yep.
The next one says, I have a bad habit of not trusting other people to do things right. I sound like you low key. But low key, I ain't gonna hold you. I feed into that. Because I be fucking up a lot. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's a little bit of both. I'm that person. Yeah. Whoever that is, that's me.
Yeah.
I could, it's not that I can't trust you. It's just I have a control. Like, I just want to, so like, it'll be times where you be like, oh, help me do this.
Yeah.
Help me do that. And I'll be trying to teach you, but then I'm also like, all right, get out the way, let me do it. I don't know. Or be like giving you the leeway to pick up after yourself and clean this or not try to control you and tell you, all right, you need to go ahead and do this now. You need to go ahead and do this now.
Yeah, which ain't
I try to like relax, see if you're going to do it. And then that's when I just started doing stuff myself. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it myself. Yeah. I ain't going to even ask him.
You know, it's funny. I probably need to put myself on a schedule because I feel like I'm low-key so busy. 2 jobs and working out consistently and all that. Like, by the time I get home at like 7 o'clock, 7:30, it's time for me to be like, nigga, all right, let's wrap your day up. Let's take a shower. Let's eat. Let's do X, Y, and Z. And my mind, because the dishes seem so small, it's like 5 dishes in the sink, cool. Or like, you know, like all the little things, the little knick-knack stuff that I need to clean up. I'd be like, bro, like, it's not that big of a deal. I can get to it later. And I keep doing that. And I need to make a habit or set a day. Or I know like Wednesdays, for example, I need to start just saying, okay, this is the middle of the week. Let's go ahead and clean. Like, I'm not doing shit this day. I'm not planning it. I'm not working out that day. I'm not doing anything besides I come home, I clean up, and, you know, I just kind of have my little middle of the week cleanup session. So it's not like everything has piled up all the way until Friday. You feel me? So.
And it don't even be that much to clean up. It's just more like putting stuff back where they belong.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I got to get better at that. I be flaking. I feel like I'm such a big, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I only focus on the big things. That like the little small things don't matter all the time. And it's like, nah, bro, the smallest things are the things that matter most. So like, yeah. Let's see if I have one more. All right. So what's the toxic trait that you have? Overthinking everything to the point of stagnation. I low-key feel like I had this before. Like, I overthink every goddamn thing.
You do.
So, and to the point of like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. And it's like, no, just get it done. Like, start. Sometimes
like
just be like,
you overthink things to a point where like you don't know if you should do it like this or you should do it like that. And I'm like, bro, just do it. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Facts. It really ain't. And I think I'm trying to get over that with my working out and with like podcasting and little stuff like that. Like, just getting in the habit of just doing it. Like, it don't got to be perfect the first time. It don't got to be right. It don't got to be this. Just try it, see how the shit work, and then push forward from that. Because, you know. Let's see. The last one says, I have a jealous streak that I just can't kick, or better yet, don't know how to kick. I have it, but I can't change it. You know what's weird? I feel like I've never been the jealous type.
I knew you was about to say that.
Never been, bro. I don't know what it is about me. Like, it's not, let me be very clear. I do get jealous. You feel me? Yes. But it's few and far between. Like, it takes a lot of shit for me to get jealous. What about you?
Nah.
You don't get jealous like that?
I don't think so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I ain't go wait for our conversation about Love Is Blind, but I'm happy that I have a secure wife because Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, because ain't no way, bro. Like, and you know, I'm super proud and super like happy to have you as a wife because I've had exes who, when I tell you, babe, girls will make up stuff. Dudes too. I ain't gonna just put it on women, but like I remember this one time my ex told me, she was like, "Oh, who is this girl so and so who keeps liking your picture?" And I'm like, "Oh," and I said the girl's name. Let's say her name was like Tisha. I was like, "Oh, Tisha, yeah, like I knew her from back in the day. That's funny." I was like, "Funny enough, that's my ex's like best friend." And then she was like, "Oh, well, I see she like a lot of your pictures." I'm like, "Yeah, but she lives in Texas." She's like, "Yeah, but I mean, do y'all still keep in contact?" I'm like, what? Like, how would you think I'm trying to build a long distance relationship with a woman in Texas? And I'm like, I'm with you. Like she just kept fishing. And I'm like, nah, bro, this can't. I was like, and I said something, but she still was trying to egg it on. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, let's just switch the conversation. And I'm like, I should have nipped that in the bud. I didn't realize how insecure and how much fishing she was trying to do, trying to figure out. Like, I'm like, bro, like the girl just like it's not like she caught the girl in my DMs. She caught the girl liking my picture. I didn't even like hers. She like
do stop her.
Sorry, like I don't know.
You can't like my pictures anymore.
Anyway, but yeah. Oh, this is the last one. I think this is a good one to end on. Oh,
this is like the third one. You say this is the last.
No, because this one actually is fire. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get to the juicy stuff.
All right. So the last one says the inability to say no.
The what?
The inability to say no. Like they can't say no to shit.
They are yes men.
Probably. But I mean that does throw a lot of people off. Myself kind of included. But I had to learn to say no. Therapy had to teach me that shit. Like, nah, not right now. Ain't no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah.
He was never a yes man with me, so it was a yes with everybody else.
Yeah. With family, yeah, hell yeah. And trying to, make sure shit was what it was. But anyway, we here. All right. So the next item on the agenda, babe, talk to us about Love is Blind. Love is Blind season 6.
Yeah, season 6. Where do we start? I don't even know.
What you mean?
Like,
what do you want? Well, let's talk a little bit about.
Well, we already know who didn't get married, who got married.
Yeah. So, but let's talk about the relationships that you thought was going to like actually go through. Like, let's talk about Clay and AD. Let's talk about them first.
I thought they was gonna make it until social media ruined it for me before we watched it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's just he wrong. Clay real wrong. He had to do it like that.
Why do you think he's wrong? Like, give me. I mean, I feel like
he should have waited to the altar. He could have pulled her to the side.
Yeah,
because you knew before you got to that altar, you was gonna say no.
Yeah. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The whole season, this man was like, he was like, I don't think I'm ready for marriage. My dad's a cheater. This, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, like, why are you doubting your
why
your
you
future?
On this show? Well, I think he discovered all this. I don't even know how to explain it. The trauma that he's gained from his childhood.
Yeah.
On the show, so he didn't really know that he wasn't ready for marriage.
Yeah.
But when he did, he should say, "All right, that's it. I'm done."
True, and I think somewhere deep inside though, I think he does want love, but he don't know how to accept it. You feel me? Like I know you was watching the YouTuber earlier, and she made a good point. She was saying how I love what you do for me. I love how you make me feel like
the way that he would describe why he loves AD.
Yeah, it was
never about her features or her personality
or her
it was always what she did for him.
Right.
You made me a better person. You were there for me when this happened.
You made me feel X and this, that, and the third. And it's crazy. And I feel like in our society, in the Western culture, whatever, like I feel like people turn people into objects. It's like we only look at how useful somebody can be for me, as opposed to seeing them as like a whole flesh and blood human being. Like, nah, bro, like see the person, like be with the person. But yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel so bad for AD. Lord Jesus.
I hope somebody slid in her DMs after that.
I mean, look, she do look pretty good. Her body is nice, so I'm pretty
not
sure.
bad looking, and she seemed like cool people.
Yeah, she really do, and I'm like, okay, that it made sense, and I feel like he just fucked it up. There's no other way to say it. He fucked up. Yeah, he clearly fucked up.
I hope he in therapy.
He need therapy, Jesus, a little bit of that shit.
Because he need it, but is he really gonna work on himself?
That's the thing. I be feeling like a lot of people know they need help, but they don't get the adequate help because whatever they battling with. I don't know.
What's sad is that out of this whole season, only one of the couples got married.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and what was their names?
Johnny and Amy, I think.
Johnny and Amy. Yeah. That's right. I feel like they were actually a solid couple. I ain't gonna lie, like them having a conversation about birth control and stuff kind of threw me for a loop, because I'm like, and they ain't like probably, let's say episode 3, 4, and they were talking about that, and I'm like, they ain't have sex yet because they considering birth control, and they want to both be financially stable, and
I didn't think they was gonna make it because of that.
Yeah, me too.
Because he seemed like he didn't want to touch her unless she was on birth control.
Yeah. And a lot of people was talking about, him getting a vasectomy or whatever. And he was talking a lot about her taking the pill and stuff like that. So I was like, yo.
But then he changed his mind about a vasectomy because he said, I looked it up and saw how it was done. And he was like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, at least he considered it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can kind of give him that, like, but yeah. What are the other people's names that I am forgetting? Hold on, let me see.
We talk about Chelsea and what's his name? Jimmy? No.
Jimmy, I think it is Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah, the girl who said she looked like Megan Fox, and she don't. Y'all got the same color eyes. That's about it.
Right. Listen, I feel like if you have insecurities with dating men, or if you're going to question everybody's motive, you should not be dating until you properly heal. Because when she was going off, I couldn't do it. Go ahead.
She was gaslighting him the whole time.
She kept starting fights, and she's like, what, like the thing that you said when we was actually watching it. You were like, she would start the fight, and then she would get mad at him, and
for how he
responded, and then he like attacked her, lashed out at her, and then after their fight or argument, he would be like, I just didn't like the way you attacked me, and she was like, I didn't like the way you attacked me either, and it's like,
yeah, she always tried to include both of them.
Yeah, like,
he was like, yeah, we didn't have the. She was like, oh, we didn't have the best way of speaking to each other or whatever she said. Yeah, and she was like, well, you didn't either. Like, she just can't take accountability for her own.
Yeah, her own actions.
She always gotta, well, you wasn't the best either.
Right. And I felt for Jimmy, because I was like, I feel like he's really trying, but she didn't really give it a fair shake. And low key, I really feel like he wanted Jessica.
He was trying to get over the fact that she didn't look like Megan Fox. Because
she did.
Because you saw his reaction when she said, what's his husband name, wife name? And he was like, Megan Fox? And he got all happy, excited, proposed to his girl, them doors open. I know it deep down in him. He was like, this got to be a joke. Ain't no way.
You know what really probably thrown him off? I'm pretty sure that the moment he saw Jessica, I know he was like sick.
That's probably why he broke up with her.
It's definitely
because it was after that they met up all at that party, and they met up all at that party.
Yeah.
And right after that, they had their little whatever.
Yeah, their little social gathering at the house or whatever that is, the lake house.
No, not the social gathering, but they went to the theme park, and then that's when he broke up with her.
Oh yeah,
because he had a conversation with Jessica, and he even told Jessica, "You still my number one."
Yeah, facts. I mean, and it makes sense. I feel like because he saw or he heard about that child, I feel like low key deep down, every dude wants his first child to be with a woman who don't got kids yet, and maybe that might have been the problem. But and then funny enough, she was married. She was married too, and they both said that to him on the same day, and he was like shook. I was like, damn, I can see how that was a 1-2. That was a quick 2-piece. I was like, nah, dang, I would have felt some type of way too. Like the two people I'm feeling, damn. Okay, all right, cool, whatever. Just
I still would have chose the one with the child.
Yeah, he should have.
Because y'all got a divorce, and she said they fell out. They got married young and whatever. But I still want to know why y'all got a divorce. Like you was probably over there gaslighting him.
She probably was. Knowing her, she probably was. Let's talk a little bit about what's Laura and what was her dude's name?
Oh, maybe his name was Jeremy.
Yeah. So Laura and Jeremy, what you think about their relationship, babe? Like,
she's the definition of toxic.
Why do you say that?
Because like they had this literally one argument.
Yeah.
He did fuck up. He met with a girl. He was talking to in a pod.
Yeah.
He was out till 5:30 in the morning with girl.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything. They literally was talking, and you heard the other girl say it at the little party.
Yeah.
All they did was talk. She took that one argument about him being out, left their little house, went home. He tried to make it up. What's your address? I want to send you flowers. She said something about, it's funny how I changed your name from fiance to Jeremy, and start going off on him. And he was like, yo, this crazy. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
She ain't talked to him for days. It is like,
yeah.
Did you even ask him? Did he do anything?
Right. And I mean, okay. In all fairness, though, let me play at least devil's advocate. Because if a man stays out until 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, I said I get it. He crazy.
That's hella sus. However, it is a weird experiment. So you kind of have to expect some level of weird behavior. It's not the right thing, but it is. I can understand. But it's like, nah, bro. That was hella crazy.
And then at that party, she wasn't wearing her ring. She was going off on him. Yeah. There, and it was like, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come back to the house and get my stuff." He said it's already packed up. And she was like, "Wow, you packed up my stuff and da da da." Well, yeah, look how you acting.
Yeah, I ain't
lucky it's not outside. What are you talking about? If you gave me your address, it would have been shipped to your house. That's how.
Yeah, she didn't even want to get him at her address, which is crazy because it's like
he was trying to be nice to you, send you flowers, makeup, because he know he fucked up.
Yeah, she is like, I don't know, bro. I feel like she
crazy,
probably,
and then she instigated that whole thing with Jessica, talking about, "Oh, you should leave," all because Jimmy told Chelsea, "I love you."
Yeah, you're gonna embarrass yourself. So, just leave. Go. Yeah, like people when you see people manipulate situations like that, you can't ain't much trust going on. Like,
it upset me that I found out that she not at the reunion.
Yeah, because you want.
I feel like Jessica should have whooped her ass on site.
Yeah,
because she ain't have to do that. And they was all buddy, like they friends. Like, you didn't realize she tried to set you up for failure. She didn't know the dude was finna choose Chelsea.
True. What you think about him getting with Sarah Ann though?
Good for him.
I feel like she might be a better fit.
She Betsy, but
yeah, she did have that little DM message that was hella sus. But at the same time, it's like, well, we back in the real world. We got our phones. Like, things gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she really didn't stick up for herself when he was like, I I ain't finna choose you. And then when she says why, he was like, I don't know. I ain't really got no answer.
Wait, well, who said that?
Jeremy.
Okay.
When he like let her down, and she ain't really like probe for questions like why is there something I said? She ain't do none of that. So she probably realized like, dang, I kind of let the ball out.
And she probably definitely said like, all right, I need to get this up off my chest, like, because it's needed. And I get that. I feel like a lot of times people do leave things unsaid. Like, you know how it's like kind of like those arguments that you have, and like in the moment you can't say it, but once you left the argument or left that conversation, you're like, damn, I should have said that. And it's probably one of those things for her. So I was like, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I ain't gonna hold you. You know who I low key felt bad for? Trevor. Cause I feel like Trevor. I don't know if they would have made a good couple because Chelsea is low key like still weird. Insecure and sis needs therapy. Respectfully, like if you ever see this, respectfully, like just get the help you need. Cause like I feel like you'll definitely benefit from therapy and like figuring yourself out. Nobody perfect, but I feel like Trevor was definitely more her speed.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they would have at least gelled and matched, and
yeah,
because he seemed like the type of dude who probably had like who was like a little nerdy in school, who kind of like lagged behind a little bit in terms of like his growth and stuff. But when he became an adult, he became that dude, and he kind of that's why he was real swole, and he seemed like a real down to earth guy. Like I feel like they would have been a good match had she actually chose him. We was all hoping, we was all praying that she actually chose Trevor, and she didn't. I was like, how y'all just gonna give my heart, man?
Chose Jimmy and gave poor Jimmy a hard time. He went out for literally an hour and a half to make an appearance at his friend's birthday party. She got mad.
First of all, why she ain't go? That's my question.
She said she didn't want to go.
A bullshit. Look at them out. Like she should have pulled up. She should have pulled up. Baby, look, respectfully, every time I do anything, yeah? Granted, okay, fair, I know where our relationship is different. But anytime I do anything, I either tell you, hey, babe, let's go together, or you come with me. If she's so worried about what could potentially go wrong, you why don't you put yourself in a position to see what's going on right?
She decided to stay home. And while she did, somebody saw him and was like, oh, I saw your man. What was you? At home. What you mean? Like,
I don't know, bro.
And she kept saying, oh, I don't want to be with somebody who goes out all the time. He's like, what? I was going for literally an hour.
Right.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, bro. She kept picking fights. She's like, yeah, but you said in the pods that you don't go out often. And he was like, I don't go out often. Like, this might have been like the second time I've been out since I've been home, and it was to a friend's party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, but you went here. You went to the bar the other day. She was like, yeah, like sometimes I like to go to the bar. I said that in the pod. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, bro. She just kept picking fights, bro. Last one was what's her name? Well, Kenneth. And what was the girl he had? Who was the girl he had?
Oh, the black dude with the
white girl. What is her name?
Brittany? Bro, no.
Was it Brittany? Hold on, let me see.
I feel like it might have been Brittany.
It might have been Brittany. Let's see.
Or something with a B.
Exactly. Let's see. I think it might have been Brittany. Brittany is probably her name. Hold up. Yes, Brittany. It is Brittany.
Yeah,
it is Brittany. Right. No. So to me, in my humble opinion, when they first got together, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Why? Because it was
no, not because of mixed race, but because to me, just like I guess. Maybe superficially, I'm like, they don't look like a couple who you see on the street together. Right? Like, not just white and black, but like, they seem like they could potentially be super opposite. Like, in terms of personality, where they hang out, what they do, et cetera, et cetera.
I guess that kind of was.
I mean, they felt like they had a strong connection in the pods.
He was always on their phone. They did have a strong connection. He became weird when he got in real life. Like, he stayed on his phone, and then she kept second guessing stuff.
Yeah, and
but then she also turned up and said she don't feel nothing sexually for the man.
Yeah, she did. And I think too,
she said other couples they've been making out, we kids, like we having kids, we haven't made out, and she was like, I don't know if I feel it.
Right. And what I think the tipping point was the conversation, for him at least, the conversation that Ken had with AD about black kids and you having a black child and raising it with a white mom was a tipping point for him. Like I think you said, you even said
they had a good conversation about it. AD brought it up to him. That's cool that you're in a relationship, but when it comes to having black kids, how is that going to play in your relationship?
Right.
And which was a good question. He brought it up to Brittany. They had a good, deep conversation about it, which I thought the conversation went well. She was very understanding about it.
Yeah.
But deep down in him, he was like, I didn't think that far. Never mind.
I think mentally he checked out at that point.
He did.
Like, cause he was like, I didn't even consider it that deep. And I'm like, when he was like, when he didn't consider it that deep, he was like, damn, I might fuck with her, but I can't fuck with her.
They didn't even get to the point where their parents met one another.
Yeah. And when he got back to the real world, like you were saying, like the man was on his phone. Listen, he was on his phone.
Kept scrolling.
And then when they had that conversation, she said, I don't feel like sexual attraction, this, that, and third. Like, he was so quick to get up out of there. Like, he literally said,
he was just waiting.
He literally said, like when she said that, she's like, I hope you find it. And he get on the phone, he's like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm on the way. And I'm like,
yeah, literally.
Nigga. I was like that, like
from deep conversation, she up here crying. You scroll on your phone, you go upstairs, and then you hear
0.5 seconds.
Hey, what's up, bro? I can get my stuff. I'm finna come over now. And I'm like,
how you go from that?
You just broke up with your whole fiance, and you.
How you go from that? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's hella crazy. Nah, man. I don't know. I just maybe
they were the couple that said they were gonna wait till marriage till they actually got married to have sex. But she said she thought she would have that relationship where they all kissing and stuff, and it's like, okay, let me stop, type of thing. And it wasn't that. It was like none of that. And she's like, I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, I just felt like they was an odd couple from jump. It just in my spirit, just not because of race, but because I don't know. Maybe just because I feel like they just wouldn't click in real life.
He probably want to get famous.
He probably did. I mean,
a principal.
He AP. He is an AP.
I'm pretty sure the people kids at his middle school was like, I saw you on TV.
That's true. They definitely. I'm pretty sure they did because kids love.
I looked at his Instagram the other day. He ain't got much on there. He barely got posts of like the show. Everybody else got their whole feed is all the show, and I'm like,
I mean, he was only on like 3 out of like 9, 10, 11 episodes. Like, especially no shade to the man. Like he probably was like, bruh, I don't want to waste my time. We're trying to post it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at the reunion, but I'll let her hear his take.
There.
Okay.
Both of them there.
Okay, we gonna see. So the last little segment I want to get into is the geography quiz with Bay. Before we get out of here, right?
What last time I got?
Oh, I can't remember if it was 50% of what, but you. So last quiz was mostly about like directions, like if you head east, which it was a continent, would you fly over, blah blah blah, all that, all that. This one's maybe a little bit simpler.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. So it's asking about the capital cities of certain countries. Yeah. So like the capital of America would be. The capital of America, Quintasia, would be
DC, right?
Yeah, there we go. Look, it's that simple.
Made me second guess myself. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, you're fine. All right. Okay. So let's do 5. Okay. Because I think this has 10, but I'm gonna do 5. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the capital of France? A. Lyon. B. Marseille. Or C. Paris.
The capital of France.
Of France. I mean, you have A. Lyon or Lyon, whatever. B. Marseille. Or C. Paris. Just choose an answer.
Marseille.
It's Paris.
I thought of that, but I was like, nah, that ain't gonna be the capital.
Let's see. Second question.
I'm gonna start going with my instincts. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. What is the capital of Russia? I want to make sure. So A, Moscow, B, St. Petersburg, or C, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Novosibirsk? I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's not Moscow?
I believe it is Moscow. Let me check though. Let me check.
It's Moscow. Well, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Listen, if it ain't Moscow, but shit, I need to do that. All right.
They don't have the answers on there? You gotta Google the answers? That's crazy.
I mean, I'm pretty good with answers, so. Hold up. Capital of Russia. Yeah, it's Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow.
Moscow, okay. All right. Let's see. Now they're asking about the capital of Spain. Right?
Okay.
All right. So they have Barcelona, Madrid, or Seville. One more time. Capital of Spain. Barcelona, Madrid, or Seville.
I'm stuck between 2 answers.
I know. Dang. Barcelona, Madrid, Seville.
I want to say Barcelona, but I feel like it's Madrid.
Which one you choosing?
Yeah, just say Barcelona.
You sure? Final answer.
Am I wrong?
You said
Barcelona.
It's Madrid.
Damn.
I feel you. It's a close one. I'll give you half point because that's hard. Mm-hmm. All right. What is the capital of China? Wait, hold up. Yeah. What is the capital of China? Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong. One more time. What is the capital of China? Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong. You want me to give you a hint?
No.
Okay.
Beijing.
Oh, very good. Okay.
I know that.
Okay. So we did Spain, China, France, Russia. All right. Let's do England. Right. What is the capital of England, babe? Is it Birmingham, London, or Manchester? I ain't gonna lie. I literally had to Google this one. What is the capital of England? Birmingham, London, Manchester.
Is it Birmingham?
It's London. In all fairness, I ain't know this one either. I figured it.
I really
it could
need
be
to
London.
Start going with my gut because I was like, I feel like it's London, but I was like, nah, Birmingham sound nice. Like, sound like it'll be it.
Sound like it'll be it. Right. I mean, I feel you. And I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would have been like, I would have said London because I would have just felt like it was the obvious choice.
In my gut, I got all these right. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, all right.
My gut said all of them, the right answers, but
your mouth got to say it, babe, not just your gut. You got to eat it.
I got it right.
All right. So yeah, fam. Listen, this is I think our first episode recording with video. If it makes it up on YouTube, my producers over here gonna be like, nigga, it's gonna make it up to YouTube. So yeah. But we about to sign out, y'all. Remember, y'all subscribe to the YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, etc., make sure to leave a 5-star review
and comment.
Comment
about Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
What y'all thought?
What y'all think? What y'all leave? Yeah, drop us a comment. And I've been your host, Terrell, and this is
Tasia.
Signing out. Peace.